How is it going, everyone? Welcome to Touhou 20, the actual new game, the Steam release that thankfully came at a reasonable time. So I'm gonna be trying. Normally I would have left this for the night and not streaming this in the afternoon, but since this is a game where you need to unlock stuff to actually play it properly, might as well use this stream to do that, and then tonight's stream be exclusively for Lunatic, because if I were to pick Lunatic now, I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere. So I also know if I'm gonna go anywhere on hard, unless Soon severely nerf this game since the release, since the demo I mean. This is gonna be a disaster no matter what, so we will see. I also don't really remember what the stones did or anything like that. That's fine. I remember there being some combinations that were incredibly busted, but I don't fully remember how it was. I mean, it would be nice at least if everything was nerfed, but I don't think it will be nerfed. I don't think any of this will be nerfed. Also, how is it going, Nash? Yeah, it's nighttime for you. Now, in my case, as you can see in the camera, there is a very bright sun outside, the middle of the afternoon. On a Sunday, of course. I mean, if it was a weekday, I wouldn't be able to do this. We'll be busy working. So yeah, I forgot, this game has hypers. When you build meter, your character starts doing some shit. So one thing that he hasn't changed is the fact that you have 2 bombs per life. You don't have 3, you have 2. You're not gonna get more than that. Waiting for the English translation. I personally stopped caring about the story of Touhou for quite a while, but it's fine. I mean, I don't even know what the story of the demo is, just to give you an idea. I have no clue, and I have no interest either. Alright. Just wanna know what's going on. What's going on is that you're gonna play UFO 2. That's what's going on. This game is UFO 2. I'm just kidding. Hopefully it isn't. Well, the thing is, maybe you can unlock the stone simply by getting to the end of the game, regardless of if you use continues or not, right? Because if that's the case, I don't think I will mind using continues. I just want to unlock every stone. Destroying the stones that appear randomly seems like it erases all the bullets in the screen. Alright. That was clean. Was quite clean. But yeah, that's only the first stage. And keep in mind that this is hard difficulty. So theoretically this is easier than what I usually do, but you will see that not being the case in a little bit. Unless he really did nerf patterns. I kinda doubt it. So I'm not sure if that's also something he changed or not, but I feel like the stones that appear that you have to shoot down are a lot weaker than before. They're actually going down very fast. Maybe I'm just making that up. I don't know. I feel like they are going down. Well, not to mention, they are going down fast and they are appearing often as well. So I don't know if he changed that. Like, here they are appearing every other time. They are always there. So yeah, I don't know if that's if that was changed for the demo or from the demo. I'm seeing a lot of stones appear and I'm seeing them going down like it's nothing. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it is. That was a mistake. Bad movement. So for what I understand, on the bottom left, it's the bar on the left side that represents when the next stone is gonna appear, while the one on the bottom represents the hyper. So the one on the left, I think, keeps getting higher. The stones are appearing one too many times. Well, with how hard the game is, I hope they appear like that. Alright. Time for the tarantula. This shot type is also doing some very good damage. I don't remember if it was like this in the demo, but it's really doing some very good damage. Nice. Good dead bone. Keep in mind that this is supposed to just be the stage 2 boss. And it really is not very easy to do. And again, keep in mind that this is hard difficulty. It's not lunatic. Nice. Got him. Okay. That's a decent amount of resources. And so far I haven't died. Also important. But I don't know how many lives you are gonna get in general. I don't think you are getting many at all. Well, back in the demo, at least to me, this was the best song in the game, the stage 3 theme. Don't know if now, with 3 more stages and well obviously 3 more bosses, well technically 4 if we count the extra stage. I also know when I should play the extra stage. I mean, most likely after I'm done with this run. Assuming I can 1 coin clear, of course. Because otherwise, we're not going anywhere. Yeah, this shot type seems to be doing very, very well. I don't have any bombs. Damn it, dude. That guy appeared out of nowhere. I mean, makes sense because it's the top of the screen, but went to auto-collect at the wrong time. That's the first death. The first of many, I would assume. Now the problem is that the power loss seems to be exactly like UFO. No, not exactly, because I think it depends on multiple factors, but I think when you are full power, you lose also one full point of power. So from 4 to 3, that's very bad. Especially considering that you only have 2 bombs. Whatever. The first accidental death. Well, all deaths are accidental, you know. In a way. Okay. Yeah, this was the final boss of the demo. Apparently she's not Egyptian, but she just pretends to be. She's just a pretender. That thing also spawned right next to me. Yeah. All those resources that it looked like we had, they vanish into thin air. Without a doubt. Not leaving a trace. Close. That's the third one. Yeah, that's the issue. Like, it's too many deaths for the amount of game that is remaining, you know? Something that I say when I was playing the demo. If I'm struggling to even beat the stage 3 boss, what's gonna await me on the full game, you know? If my idea is to 1 coin clear, I think I might not even be able to play on hard. Not without at least the... like all the stones being unlocked and shit. It's a little bit too complicated. Alright. So where are we going now? We're in a pyramid. Are we entering the pyramid? Or where are we going? Oh, we are. I'm assuming this is the inside of the pyramid, right? What else could it be? I mean, I wish I could read, but I'm being shot and they don't stop. Fucking assholes. Also, yeah, it says something about a labyrinth. I'm assuming it is the... And that's unbelievable. Enemies that don't stop shooting until they are dead and they don't leave the screen are so obnoxious. And this shot has no range, so that's pretty easy for it to happen. And we're inside the pyramid. So I don't know what's that blue thing. Was that also AI generated? The patterns on the ground and shit? That would be funny. Damn, these are some crazy patterns. And the patterns themselves are simple enough, but they are not easy to dodge. That was a very bad dodge from me. Well, I'm 1 fragment away from an extra life. Giant pyramid. Well, giant. Depends on your perspective. Oh, and this is... Wow. That's a mid-boss with more than one pattern. And it's not even named. Well, that's interesting. I feel like I should continue if my idea is to unlock shit. Because my idea is precisely to unlock shit, you know? So might as well. I normally wouldn't, but this is a game that encourages you to get to the end of the run. Assuming... Here I'm doing the assumption that you can actually unlock the stone by not one going clearing. I wanna believe that's the case, but if it's not the case, well, that will be a shame. We will see. I mean, it's also a good thing to see if that's the case or not, because if it isn't the case, we can just stop the idea already, you know? What the hell is going on in the background? I don't think this is a pyramid anymore. Huh. That's supposed to be a snake? Who are you? Asama? Okay. Full name. Well, ironically, your non-spell is easier than the other one. She's a mummy. Well, the thing is, like, the end of the bandage kinda looks like a snake's head. Maybe that's intentional too. I'm assuming that in Lunatic these non-spells are not gonna be as easy as in Hard. But so far your non-spells are the easiest ones in the game. So much for being on stage 4. But your patterns in general don't seem to be a problem whatsoever. Like, I might regret saying that, but you are a non-issue. Compared to every asshole that came before you, this is not a problem. Unless the difficulty went down for continuing, that would be funny too. Does the ship have a snake god? Yeah, of course it does. Pretty sure that Isis is supposed to be a snake goddess. I mean, a ship has a god for whatever you want, basically. If you have an idea of something, a ship probably has a god with that. I should think of something random, well, that existed back then at least, and there's probably a god for it. It looks like a snake head. So, this boss seemed easier than the previous ones. The snake god mummy? It could be. Alright. That's a weird boss. Because it really was easier than all the previous 3. Alright. Wow, those are... Okay. You're not giving me too much room to dodge there. Wait, you already... Hold up. You're already name-dropping the game. But this is not the final stage, is it? Already calling it Fossilized Wonders. No, I gotta assume that there is a stage 6. Though I wouldn't complain if it's only 5 stages considering how fucking hard the game is. Like, if anything, that will be a blessing. Wait, we're suddenly in a forest? Weren't we inside of a pyramid? Did we go outside? Why does it have shapes? I mean, the shapes are most likely hieroglyphics. It's what Egyptians used to write in the walls and stuff. Was supposed to be their writing system. And more of these assholes, really. Not to mention the patterns are basically just bull and spam lol. I don't dislike it though. Well, not on hard, on lunatic I don't know how that's gonna be. And again, you know that there are a lot of Touhou games that some patterns, with the exception of Spellcars, a lot of patterns are the same in hard and lunatic in a lot of games. But usually it tends to be only the non-spells. They are like moon and squares. Well, I don't know, I didn't pay that much attention to it. Okay, where are we going, dude? Are we even in the same place we started? Starting to have my doubts. Are we in a different dimension? I know that this was supposed to be going inside of the mountain in an underground... What? Oh, we are in the moon! Okay! So we got warped to the moon again. No way. This is one of the Moon Sisters. Toyohime, I think it is, right? Yeah, correct. No way. I can't believe he actually put Toyohime as a character in a game after like 15 years. This is a manga-only character. Appear, I think, in Silent Sinner in Blue. The Silent Sinner in Blue. Was that the name of the manga or was a different one? The thing is that she's supposed to be one of the two sisters on the moon alongside with Yorihime that are supposed to be extremely broken. Like extremely powerful. And that's crazy. It's actually crazy. I was not expecting a returning character like this at all. I mean, a returning character that makes her debut in the game, in, you know, the games in general. I cannot believe it. I'm actually mildly interested in the story now. Mildly. I think that for the first time I'm just gonna, after the stream is done, go check. Well, it's probably not translated yet, honestly. You're just gonna drop the Moon Sisters just like that. Well, I don't know if he's gonna drop, unless... Damn, I'm getting fucked, dude. I'm so excited that I'm getting fucked. It's out only for a few hours. Maybe what's gonna happen is that if you pick Marisa, you're gonna fight Yorihime. That will be interesting. Moon Dragon? That's the name of this Pelgar. I literally call like that. Well, that seems a little bit hard. Like, especially the non-spells. Like, the non-spells, you have bullets spawning around you. Alright. So, are we staying in the moon? Or where are we going now? I don't know. At this point, we've been to so many places that have nothing to do with each other that... Eternally land? That's not grammatically correct. It's either eternal land or... Well, it has to be that. You don't use eternally in that context. Come on soon, at this rate, you could at least have someone to ask about English. Eternally landing? But you think that's what he meant to say? No, I think what he meant to say is land of eternity or something like that, right? What is this pattern? I don't know. At this rate, I have already accepted I cannot dodge any of this shit. Like, I'm just here to unlock the stone and that's it. Yeah, this is some crazy shit for hard difficulty. So it's less about that and more about the few amount of resources you get. Oh, this is a temple? A temple with this shit on top, that's pretty funny. Supposed to be a Toridor. He probably puts that extra leaf for fun, of course. So who is this? Okay. Is this supposed to be... How was this called? Horus? Like the Egyptian god? A chimera? This doesn't really look like a chimera. That's an interesting pattern on the cape, I gotta say. It's called Ariya. It's a stone goddess. More like a stoner goddess. What the hell is that design? Huh. That seems pretty mean. Well, that's right, I don't have the auto aim. I don't have the auto aim because I'm like the needle shot type. I understand that pattern, but... Yeah, Horus, that's what I meant. Like a combination of Chimera and Phoenix. I mean, the thing is that Chimera is a very generic term. Like, basically anything that is an abomination of multiple things can be called a Chimera. So yeah, I think it's supposed to be Horus. Or something similar. Come on. You know the amount of patterns in this game that involve spawning bullets right next to you? That's crazy. That was a weird non-spell. Also, this song has less energy than I don't know, than soon at this point. It's supposed to be the final boss. This song has no energy. Unless there's gonna be a switcheroo. Like, come on, dude. It's like he went the opposite way of a Sanmu's theme. You know that Sanmu's theme goes all out with all sorts of weird sounding shit. But this one is so silent. Whatever. Almost capture the final spell, that's a shame. But whatever. Give me the stone. Wait, there might be more. Is there more? Was this... Hold up, I need to block the field. Okay, it's the ending, so there is no more. So obviously this is the bad ending, I'm assuming, since I continue like 3 times. Yeah. Wait, ending number 17? Oh, it's because there's 8 for each character. Like, because each stone is a different ending. Alright. Well, I hope that at least that unlock a stone. Because, you know, that would be pretty sad if it didn't. Hey, that was, I mean, the obvious highlight of that was Toyohime. Like, clearly. Like, the highlight of all of that was that. I think that cannot really care about anything else, but Toyohime was pretty nice. And now I'm very curious to see if Yorihime appears in Marisa's route. Because if you make Toyohime appear and not Yorihime, all Yorihime fans, all 5 of them, are gonna be very upset, you know? All 5 of them are not gonna like that. I'm just kidding. Okay, so yeah, that unlocks the stone. So you can essentially... right? Hold up, let me check. Yeah, you unlock it. What I don't know is if the amount is something that can be increased or not. Because in the demo, it doesn't matter how many times you beat the game with the same stone, it always says 1. So I don't know if that can be raised or not. Maybe not. Now I would like to go down to normal, but I would like to do it with Marisa first. And yeah, I'm gonna use this one. As you can see, the stones get unlocked for both characters. There's like 3 and one of them is soon. Yeah, and personally, aside from their visual design, I'm not a fan of the Watatsuki sisters. Like, they are just smug bitches that happen to be very powerful. But they are not likable in personality. I mean, if you read the manga Silent Sinner in Blue, like, you want to murder them. The action parts are pretty cool, I gotta say. I mean, it's pretty much the only time Touhou has any action outside of the games. But as characters, they are insufferable. Some people do like smug bitches. Well, but it's not just the fact that they are smug. It's the fact that they are confrontational the whole manga. You know? The fact that they don't do anything for you to like them aside from showcasing how powerful they are. Well, in particular Yorihime. Toyohime only threatened Yukari and that's it. She didn't do anything. For what I remember. But the fight that Reimu had with Yorihime was cool. Like, basically Yorihime summoning all sorts of shit out of nowhere. Like, basically what Yorihime can do is summon gods. So basically the fight is her summoning like 5 different gods and Reimu cannot do anything. But Reimu and none of the other ones, because it was multiple characters in that expedition. Like I think you had Remilia, Sakuya. I don't remember, Marisa most likely was there too. But it's been so long since I read that manga. It's pretty much the only Touhou manga worth reading. A lot of people might not agree with that, but trust me, it's the only one worth reading. Like, unless you are so much of a Touhou fanboy that you cannot see any flaws in Touhou, that's the only manga worth reading. Every other manga is just basically a snooze fest. Silent Sinner in Blue is at least one that has a plot, like, you know, a beginning, a development, and a conclusion. Everything else just basically has a beginning, then nothing for the whole duration of the manga, and then a conclusion that at that point, who gives a shit, right? That's pretty much what the rest of the official Touhou mangas are. Some of them even hint that they are gonna go anywhere, and no, they don't go anywhere. Like, for example, I remember Forbidden Scrollery. Like, that manga is a snooze fest from beginning to end, but at some point in the end, it was hinted that one of the main characters, which is Kosuzu, which is a human, it was hinted that she might perhaps get turned into a yokai, which will be an interesting development, but no, she doesn't. And the reason why she doesn't is even more stupid. Like, it basically just gets solved in 2 panels. Because, you know, just because. But my advice is that if you're interested in the Moon Sisters, do read the manga, because it's very nice. The Silent Sinner in Blue. Do not touch any other manga. Any other official manga, don't touch it. That's my recommendation. Also, this shot type is kinda shit, I gotta say. It doesn't seem powerful enough. I mean, it's probably more powerful than the other ones, but the release seems completely worthless. Well, release or whatever it's called, Awakening something. Not sure how it's called. But whatever it's called, like, this is useless. Because it occupies the whole screen. But the thing is that most likely when you will need it, you won't have it. That's the main issue. So, cannot say that I'm a fan. Because when you fight against bosses, this missile spread is worthless. Like, who are you trying to hit? The opponent is right in front of you, you know? So on stages it can definitely be useful, but I feel like even in stages, how the projectiles go to the sides of the screen. So unless you purposely position yourself in the middle of the screen, risking to get killed, doesn't seem like it has much of a use, not to mention the insane gaps between the missiles. Like, you can say that it theoretically occupies the whole screen, but very theoretically. Because if there are enemies in between the missiles, you're not gonna hit them. Alright. I don't think this is gonna go much better than Reimu at all. The only thing that could maybe change things is the fact that the bomb deals more damage. But I kinda doubt it's gonna go anywhere. It also seems that it really pales in comparison to Reimu's needle shot type. The needle shot type deal a lot more damage than this thing, and I died. I thought the hyper was still active, but it wasn't. This is a different girl? No, you're a stoner. This is the same tarantula bitch that was in the previous run. This is stage 2. I don't know what stage you might think it is, but this is a stage 2. This was the same boss as a stage 2. Unless you mean Marisa. Well, yes, Marisa is indeed a different girl. Marisa is indeed different than Reimu. I already forgotten about her. But I think that of the visual designs of the new bosses, it's probably the one that... Well, to be fair, I think the visual designs all look interesting. But... I don't know. I mean, the problem is that a lot of the songs don't seem to have much personality to them at all. And like the final boss theme is crazy how shit it is. Like, sorry to say it like that, but it's supposed to be a final boss, not a lullaby. You know, you're not supposed to fall asleep, you're supposed to get pumped. And even with how much I dislike Sanmu's themes from Touhou 19, at least I gotta admit that it is fitting for a final boss. Like, I don't like that weird ass flute that sounds like a woman screaming, but it's a theme fitting for a final boss. So unless you're telling me that boss that I found is not the real one, and that if you do a no continue run, you actually get to meet the real one, that theme is not fitting for a final boss. Not for Touhou at least. It was a different series perhaps, but doesn't seem fitting at all. And you know that I remember when 10 Desires released, a lot of people say that Miko's theme was very low energy as well, that it wasn't fitting for a final boss. But I think at least Miko's theme, even though compared to the previous ones, is relatively low energy. It's a song that at least has that, you know, that progressive intensity, right? Like it goes from slower to faster and more intense. Not to mention, it does give you the impression of belonging to an important opponent, right? Even though, yes, you compare it to Byakuren, Sutsuho, Kanako's theme, and it's very low energy, but I think it's at least fitting. This one, I only listened to it once, so I cannot really judge this much. I have to give it multiple listens, but that was not a good first impression. And I did like the design of the boss, the visual design of the boss looked pretty nice, but unfortunately that song is lacking on vitamins. Like, that song came without caffeine, right? The song for her is pretty damn good. Well, yeah, I know that you're a 10 Desires fanboy, I'm aware. But you gotta understand that a lot of people say that. And I don't disagree, you know. Like Miko's song, when you compare it to the previous 3 games, well, and let alone the previous 6 games, it's very low energy for a final boss. That being said, I will take that over this one. But as I said, maybe it's too early to judge, you know? Maybe... Damn, I'm getting fucked. Like, I'm actually trying to dodge and failing horribly. I mean, I know that I should choose bomb, but... Since this is... Oh, actually, hold up. I just realized something. You don't have unlimited continues, believe it or not. You have 5. So if my idea is unlocking the stone, I actually have to make use of bomb. Because I was like... If this is not a 1 coin clear anyways, might as well just... You know... Not use bombs and see how far I can get until the end. But no, that's a bad idea. I guess I'm gonna run out of credits. It's something that I never take into account because I usually never play Touhou continuing. But since here you're supposed to unlock shit, you kinda want to, you know... You kinda want to get to the end. Okay. At least I capture that spell guard, that's cool. Keep in mind, the reason also why in this game it might seem that everything is destroying you is because you're intended to use combinations with the stones. You're not supposed to use the same stone for everything, but in order to do that you have to unlock them. So that's what I'm doing right now. And that's the reason precisely why I felt that streaming in the afternoon wasn't a bad idea, because nothing that happens here is gonna be important. Like, all of my runs are gonna be shit. So because of that, might as well do it now and leave the real runs for tonight, right? That being said, I do gotta, like, that Toyohime sudden appearance, I gotta say that it was pretty cool. Like, that is something that I will say that it's the highlight. You are suddenly in the moon and Toyohime appears, that's crazy, dude. That's insane, for real. That's the best thing out of this game so far. And I wish Sun did that more often. He already did it in Urban Legend in Limbo with Kazen. Like, a lot of people were also losing their shit because Kazen used to be a manga-only character as well. So, when it comes to manga-only characters, the ones remaining will be, well, Yorihime, unless she appears with Marisa, will be, well, the one from the Satori manga, how is it called? Mizuki, I think. That's one that, well, it's a very recent one and the story is not done, so I doubt that it's gonna appear in a game anytime soon. Also, I wonder if this pyramid uses the power that you are using. Like if you were using a green stone, it will use green patterns instead. Practice before the big thing. I mean, I'm not a fan of playing off stream, but like you're probably gonna get disappointed if you're gonna think it's a big thing. My prediction is that at most I will be able to get a hard 1 coin clear tonight. At most. I don't expect to get Lunatic at all. Like, I don't expect Lunatic to happen whatsoever. Well, speaking of Lunatic, one thing that I'm very curious about is this fight on Lunatic. Because this is the easiest fight in the game, pretty much. I think that even easier than the stage 1 boss. But it might only be because of hard mode and not because it's actually that easy on Lunatic, right? Because this non-spell is a fucking joke, dude. Like, this non-spell is the same pattern or a very similar pattern than the one that Lily White has in Touhou 16, which is absolutely free. Only see the red ones. Okay, we will see how it goes when I pick a non-red stone. Because these 2 stones are red, basically. The one that I used before and this one. They are both red. It seems like a very weird song because it starts all ominous and shit and then it turns into into a party. Okay, so the problem with this spell card is that the bullets in the bottom keep spawning even after the arrows have long landed. And this one... the problem with this one are the bullets coming from every direction, basically. Pretty hard to do much about it. Yeah, I'm not sure I understand this pattern. It very obviously seems aimed at you, but it feels like things come from anywhere. Alright. So now we're gonna see if Yorihime got shafted or not. We will see. Will be interesting. Yeah, waiting patiently. I know I am. Then again, considering how lazy Sun has gotten, I kinda doubt that it's gonna be 2 bosses, depending on the character. But hey, if it is, I will have to apologize for doubting. We'll have to kneel. Kneel in shame. Well, I hope that if it is Yorihime, that is an easier fight. Because Toyohime has been a pain in the ass to deal with. So, see this other pyramid that appears here? How it starts using multiple colors, right? So that's why I feel like the one on stage 4 might depend on what stone you are using. So if you're using a red one, it spawns red one, like red patterns, and if you're not, it spawns the other ones. That's why I'm assuming that. It's rainbow? Yeah, that's what I was saying. This one uses every color. Essentially here, I don't know if inside of the pyramid or somewhere, you go to the moon. Maybe it's related to that thing that a lot of pyramids have, that is like a window that points to the sky so that the people that were buried there could have their soul ascend to heaven. Like maybe that's what's trying to show here. What's this? No, it's Touhou them. Yorihime fans absolutely in shambles. I would feel very bad if I was a Yorihime fan. Though ironically I prefer Yorihime over Touhou. So you can say that I got shafted, but damn. Someone play the violin for all 5 Yorihime fans. They are pretty sad right now. That's also weird, guys. I feel like it would have been a way more interesting fight if you bring Yorihime. Or maybe that's precisely why he brought Touhou, since in the manga you don't see many attacks from her. So he wanted to, you know, to give all 5 Touhou fans also some material to work with. They are all crying and they are all leaving negative reviews on Steam. I forget about the whole AI thing. They are seeing that Yorihime is not here while her sister is there, and they are all leaving a negative review. Refunding as we speak even. Some of them even cancel their premium pre-order. I'm just kidding, Sun doesn't do pre-orders. Oh, I just understood this, Pelker. You're supposed to stay behind the pitches. Because yeah, those are probably supposed to be pitches. That's what at least the manga say that she can grow or something. I don't know, it's been a long time. Wow, I got hit right at the end. Pretty funny. I don't care about the AI part because it's just backgrounds. But I don't care about the AI part even if it wasn't backgrounds. But what I care about is that is anyone intended to beat this game? I mean, aside from people like Shamers, yeah, I mean, he will be able to. But like, I don't know if it's like the right call to call this harder than UFO, but I'm feeling very tempted to. Because in UFO, when I play hard difficulty, I can beat it without issues. Like hard difficulty on UFO is like whatever. It's only Lunatic that is an issue, but here hard is a problem. So I'm not sure what to expect from lunatic. Like, lunatic is gonna be some fucked up shit. The pattern is annoyingly frustrating. Well, I think that the main issue of this game, and I think that it's an issue that multiple Touhou games have been having recently, it's that enemies don't die fast. So that means that they can shoot bullets for a while, and it's pretty hard to do anything about it, you know? That's the problem. That's the main issue. Alright. I like how I'm just skipping the dialogue, I don't give a shit. Fuck you and your dialogue. I mean, not like I can understand it anyways. But maybe in case there is someone that might understand Japanese, they might at least want that the dialogue is on screen for at least one frame so they can pause and read it. But I mean, at that point, just play the game. It's already available on Steam, you know? Damn it. Hey, I'm gonna try normal difficulty next. Because, you know, the thing about hard difficulty is that I cannot get a 1 coin clear. That much is for sure. But the thing is that I'm not even close to a 1 coin clear either. That's the problem. So, will I even be able to 1 coin clear this on normal? I really have my doubts. Like, I might not be able to whatsoever. That would be bad. Hey, I don't know. Well, another thing that I'm not taking into account is that the hypers for the red stones are not good. So I think that might make a huge difference after all. How are you supposed to dodge this? Like this, right? Just that they keep bouncing off a screen. And they just bounce for the entirety of the spell. Okay, well, they eventually disappear. Oh, really? Come on. It also has, well, I mean, it's just the final boss, but there are quite a lot of patterns in this. And these patterns are quite hard to dodge. I mean, doesn't help that here you gotta pay attention to when she shoots things at you, because those things are gonna spawn bullets right next to you, you know? That's the main issue. Also, are these patterns different than the previous fight? I don't remember this pattern being here. Do they depend on the stones? That will be interesting. It might depend on the stones. But then again, my memory is not good, so might have been the same and I just don't remember them, and that's it. It does look new. I will have to see in spell practice In spell practice it will tell you if they are more than what you see. Well, this one seems like it will be the same. Then this song is the second time that I hear it and I think it sucks as much as the first time I heard it. I just completely, as I say, lacking in vitamins. No vitamin having song. You know, in a way it reminds me of Kokoro's theme from Hopeless Masquerade. The thing about that song is that it made sense to, well, maybe this one also makes sense to sound the way it sounds. Kokoro's theme in Hopeless Masquerade is supposed to be that she's completely hopeless, that's the point. So the song sounds all depressing and slow, even though it tries to, you know, to have higher tones at some point. It's like it struggles with that. So maybe that's also fitting for this character. I don't know what's going on in the story, but I don't know, I feel like with Kokoro, well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it reminds me of Kokoro's song. And I don't dislike Kokoro's song, so... As a final boss, it doesn't fit, it needs something more. Yeah, most likely. Also, that background is AI too, or what? Could be. Alright, so yeah, thank you for playing. Thank you for getting your ass kicked. Yeah, I could check in spell practice. Hold up. Yeah, with that. Stage seeds. No, it's the same spell card. Unless it changes from Reimu to Marisa. It was this one, right? It's called... Liliqui? Is that a word? I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I can remember that. So here... We go here... No, it is the same one. Unless the kanjis change, I wouldn't remember them. But it seems like it actually was the same one. Alright, whatever. I'll go for normal. Because hard is pretty clear that it's kicking my ass with no remorse. We're gonna see if we can handle, you know, something easier. Maybe no. This is the one with the auto aim. Well, this one might go a little bit far at least. Yeah, Blue Rock. The auto aim here will certainly help. But I don't know. The issue is that, well, I remember the problem with this shot type is that in the stage 1 boss, when she tosses fairies at you, this thing shoots the fairies instead of the boss. So the release is basically like a stronger auto aim. Seems that that's mostly the case with the unpolished rocks, that they seem straightforward while the other ones are more like special, I guess. I think that the only way I can get a 1 coin clear in this game is by properly combining rocks. If I try to go for a single rock equipment like this, I'm not gonna go anywhere. Pretty clearly. We will see though, this is normal mode. It should be easier. Should. Maybe it will not. Also, how is it going, Norbate? Well, it's pretty hard, that's how it is. Which is what I expected. I mean, you can tell by the fact that I'm playing normal. I'm playing normal mode, because essentially in hard mode I get my ass kicked. I didn't even try Lunatic because I already knew it was gonna be ultra fucked up, so... that's the issue. I might not be enough. My skill might not be enough. So I'm a little bit concerned. But at the same time, as I say, you're intended to do runs with different stones, not with the same one like I'm doing right now. So I'm here, and the reason why I decided to stream early is because this is basically just unlocking stones. Tonight, when I have all the stones unlocked, I'm actually gonna try to, you know, do some more real runs. That being said, I don't think I can unlock all the stones in this stream, because every run seems like it takes half an hour, and if that's the case, I can only do 6 runs. Maybe not all of them, actually. It's fine. I mean, if there's only 2 remaining, that's fine too. I will at least want to unlock the extra stage. And to unlock the extra stage... Oh, hold up, the extra stage. Wait a second. What if Yorihime appears in the extra stage? I didn't think about that. What if she's the extra boss? Because it would be fitting. Well, in the recent Touhou games, usually the extra stage tends to be relevant to the main incident, so it might not be the case. But if it is like it used to be, that the extra is simply an extra, I think that Yorihime appearing is actually something that makes sense. It's already over an hour. The fans will rejoice. I know. I would like to see it. And Yorihime is definitely the sort of boss that will have a whole extra stage, without a doubt. With the amount of gods she can summon, it's pretty clear. Well, so far at least, normal mode is not being a problem, thankfully. I will start panicking if it will start being a problem, but seems that we are mostly fine. That's messed up though. The fact that I have to go down to normal to even be able to play the game without continuing. I feel humiliated. Very humiliated. It's whatever. The gap between normal and hard is very big. Well, for now. Only for now. Now we have to wait until the later stages. Because yes, these first stages are quite doable. Yeah, I'm more worried about when we get to stage 5. If it's gonna be that doable as well. That was a perfect stage 1 and 2, so I'm glad. It means that at the very least, the first stages are easy. I think that this is essentially the equivalent of hard difficulty in any other Touhou game. It's hard for me to say because I usually don't play normal or hard, but I feel like this is probably what hard is in most Touhou games. So there is a lot of people that, well, not that many people play Touhou games in the first place, but the few that still play Touhou games and are usually casual players are most likely gonna get filtered very hard by this game. Does it have good practice options? I mean, it has the same practice options as every other Touhou game that has a spell practice. Like, you can practice with any stone combination in spell practice. You still obviously cannot practice non-spells, and you cannot practice stage sections either. You can only practice the whole thing. But yeah, I don't know if that counts as good, but it is what it is. This pattern is fucked up though. I'm talking about like more casual players getting filtered. This is 100% a casual filter. Having those enemies that go to the bottom of the screen and shoot bullets from down there, that's something that casual players are not ready to do. You know? They are most likely gonna go bomb the entirety of this sequence. Which is fine, I mean, bombs are there for a reason. Yeah. Am I cannot? Oh, there you go. Was unable to down that enemy. Could be better, could be worse, yeah. I mean, people are most likely gonna install a practice patch anyway, so. Oh, I'm full stock of bombs right now. To start using them. Wouldn't want to die with a full fucking stock of bombs. Not to mention that I think this is this kind of game that does not remember how many bombs you had after dying. That will be a problem. I'm bombing that. I think there was, maybe I'm wrong, but if my memory serves me right, one of the stone enhance your bomb. Maybe I'm confusing it with 18, with the Byakuren scroll card. Like, these spells, obviously, with the small bullet density they have here, are not that big of a deal, but I really feel that people are gonna get filtered so hard, like the casual players. Obviously, I'm not talking about shamers or any of the people that are actually good at shoot 'em ups, but I'm pretty sure that the majority of people that play Touhou games are casuals. Usually the more hardcore players probably will go for more traditional shoot 'em ups. So I feel like this game is gonna filter so many people. Like, there are gonna be people that won't even be able to access the extra stage. Because as you will expect, you need to 1 coin clear to unlock it. Well, I mean, yes, Touhou players in general are rare. Not many people play the Touhou games, but there is definitely more casual players than there are hardcore ones. Like, I can imagine quite some interesting filtering. Now, if you look at the pyramids here, you can see that these are of blue color. I'm pretty sure the same ones were red before. I cannot say about the background though. Was the background also blue or was it red? Not sure about that. I think it was red, wasn't it? Basically, the entirety of stage 4 changes depending on the stone you are wielding. It was red, I think. I think so too. And what's certainly not gonna be red is the mid-boss that appears. The mid-boss that shoots red patterns is most likely now gonna shoot blue ones instead. These patterns are so annoying. What I definitely do remember is the pyramid enemies being red. That much I remember. Yeah, and this guy here is blue. Well, not really shooting blue bullets, but it's a different pattern for sure. Also, that was so bullshit. Like, that pattern was extremely bullshit. Well, now it's blue, I guess. Damn, and if you're not full power, you will time that out, no matter what. You're not full power, you're not getting that shit. Yeah, and then at the end it becomes of all the colors. Essentially, stage 4 is the one that changes depending on what you pick. I don't know if the boss is gonna change. I don't think it will. I think that the boss will remain the same, most likely. I mean, she after all has rainbow patterns. It's most likely the same no matter what you do. This one is called Streaming Doru. That Doru means like doll, door, or is that a proper name? What door are we talking about? Wait, this one actually looks harder than the hard version. Well, the non-spell looks exactly the same. Doesn't look any harder, any easier, it just looks the same. I even wonder if it's gonna change in Lunatic at this rate. In general, one thing that this game has is that there are just a lot of patterns that shoot you from behind. That's the one thing that makes it so hard. Well, from behind and from the side and from the top and from every place that can be considered a direction. Also, how is it going, Yannick? Yeah, it's here, can you believe it? And it's kicking my ass as much as I expected it to. I mean, I'm playing normal, just to give you an idea. Hard was in a league of its own. I cannot beat that yet. I will need the right stone combination to beat hard. And Lunatic at this point, I feel like I gotta assume that this is gonna be a UFO 2 situation. But it's just not gonna be beatable by me. But we will see. So far it seems that there is a day and night difference between hard and normal. Well, it also might be the shot type. Honestly, that Marisa shot type was trash. That probably didn't help at all. It's not like this shot type is spectacular though, that's the thing. Like, the damage is very bad and the auto aim is good, but... Yeah, normal is hard just like UFO. But the thing about UFO is that unlike UFO, hard is a lot harder. You know that I have no problems beating hard UFO. Like, in fact, if I open UFO right now, I will beat hard on the first try easily. But this game, on the other hand, I think that's the main difference. Because yes, normal is clearly harder than most games. So you could say that it's a situation like UFO. But hard difficulty, even that is unlike UFO. Oh, I'm full stock of lives. Crazy. Just like that. Okay. Cool. It seems that there is quite a difference. So have you already seen the characters, Yannick? Or are you spoiling yourself right now? Because the character that appears here, if you don't want to get spoiled, you better not look at the screen. Smile? I don't know what to take from that, but if you don't want to get spoiled, do not look at the screen here. I mean, this in itself is a spoiler. Okay, there it is. You like it? That's unbelievable. I mean, I don't know. For all I know, you might only be listening and not looking at the screen. So just in case, I'm not gonna name her. But that's crazy that soon... Yeah. It's the moon bit. It's what I was saying earlier. That it's pretty funny that Toyohime is here, but Yorihime is not here. As I was saying earlier, maybe she's the extra boss and that would be pretty cool. But in the main game, it's only Toyohime regardless of what you pick. So that maybe picking Marisa will bring the other one, but no. It doesn't. Also, this pattern is still fucked up even in normal. It's more doable as you can see, but damn. Nice. That pattern also didn't seem that different from the hard version at all. Okay, this one, remember to take cover in the pitches. Something that took me a while to understand. That you're supposed to take cover in those, you're not supposed to just stand anywhere on the screen. The idea is to take cover. Okay, this one on hard, the lasers are... They don't give you that much room to stay at all. Got it. Okay, team, that's a lot of resources. Holy shit. I'm trying to buy the game, but they still don't approve your credit card. Yeah, but the thing here is, why don't you purchase credits beforehand? You know that you don't have to purchase the game, only the game. Like, you could just purchase like $30 and spend them later. Isn't that a better idea? I feel like that's a better idea. Don't you think? Can't purchase anything? What do you mean? Like, shouldn't it be the same logic? Because here you're adding funds to purchase a game. But you could add funds for not purchasing a game, and you purchase them later with those funds that are Steam credits. Like, you could, for example, 2 days ago, do this, and if they withhold your credit card, you at least will have time to do it, right? Or is that option not allowed? Because I always purchase credits, like Steam credits, and then I use those credits to purchase the game. So that way I don't have to input my credit card multiple times, you know. Well, Steam can save your credit card information, but not forever, you know. It's boa compra, they block everything. It's understandable. Also, you will tell me, Yannick, this is the final boss, but you will tell me about the song. I personally, I'm not gonna say what I think about the song, because I don't want to influence you. But, like, try hearing the song. So why is Reimu thinking instead of talking? Well, the question is, how is this fight gonna be? I mean, in hard, some of these patterns were very mean. But this pattern is still very mean. Oh, and this one I remember being super hard. Well, here there are less bullets, so you can actually go around the whole way the first time without getting hit. Got him. It seems like the difference between normal and hard is insane. Because I'm almost full resources right now. And I will still be full resources if I hadn't died at the beginning of the stage without bombing, because I had bombs to use. I simply, I guess, didn't use them. Because I'm a moron. Actually, would this have been a no-miss? I think that this would have been a no-miss, wouldn't it? Probably should have aimed for that. Well, too late now. Ouch. Well, now it's not a no-miss. Now it for sure isn't. Oh, so instead of shooting 3 here, you only shoot 1. Well, yeah, that seems more reasonable. What's not very reasonable is that it's very hard to see the one that is being shot because it's the same color as the other ones. You're late to the stream? Well, not really. I mean, after all, this is the first time that I'm gonna one going clear, so I guess that you came right in time. Well, it's because it's in normal mode. The difference between normal and hard is abysmal. Like, it's not even close. Like, hard is torture and normal is what hard usually is in Touhou game. Like, even a pattern like this, in hard, this pattern, I couldn't even comprehend how to dodge it. Here, not only I can comprehend, but I can also capture it. The difference between normal and hard is crazy. It's actually crazy. I really don't know how I'm gonna be able to beat hard, much less lunatic. Doesn't seem like it will happen. I should be able to capture this as well, right? I mean, this spell card already compared to, well, how it was in hard, it wasn't really that hard either. The hardest thing is the last pattern with these red bullets, but yeah, that's not hard to do. Well, that's the one going clear. I just wish that it wasn't so unreasonable on hard. Huh. Some interesting characters appear in the ending, I gotta say. So it is related to the stone, so I guess it makes sense. Well, that will at least unlock the extra, so there's that. What do you think of the new characters? I mean, the final boss looks cool. It's a shame that her song... Actually, okay, hold up. Yannick, what do you think of the final boss song? I'm curious about that. What do you think of it? I don't know about the song. Well, I do know about the song. I personally think it fucking sucks. But hey, it's just me. No, I didn't see the extra boss yet. Like, I'm gonna see it now. This will... I mean, I couldn't one coin clear before picking normal. Just to give you an idea of how hard it has been. It says challenge. Soon, this is not grammatically correct. For fuck's sake. Like, don't you have a single person near you that can correct you on your English? Like, come on, dude. What the hell is this? 2.5 she? What? I have no clue what this means. And wait, why does it say EEDS? EEDS? The fuck? Alright. That's something. Yeah, 2.5 she. Alright, well, let's do the extra then. So you can only pick... Actually, I'm curious about this. Oh, that's pretty fucked up. So, you need to unlock every single stone for extra. Well, the main one, not the secondary one. The secondary you can use anything. That's weird. Sure. Alright, so what is... Then you start at 1 power again, dude. I soon, come on. There is a reason why you stopped doing that in Touhou, like 12, I think. Or no, even before that. You stopped doing that in 11, if I'm not mistaken. Like, why do you have to bring back the 1 power extra? Why are you like this? Also, I'm gonna bomb, by the way. Like, normally I go for no bomb attempts in extra stages, but since it's my first time, I'm not gonna be cocky enough to think that I can, you know, do a no bomb without seeing the stage before. Alright, so the stage 4 comes back. And where are we, by the way? It's supposed to be the same place as the stage 5 at the beginning, not when you get to the moon. They're not really letting me go to the middle here. Ah, damn it. That was bad. And if there's any place where you want to bomb, is the mid-boss spell cards. Because they are the only ones that will actually deal damage. We have snakes. Snake! So yeah, in case there was any doubt, this character is related to snakes. Just in case there was any bit of doubt left. And this is like a variation of her final spell card. Okay. So you still wait. Oh, okay, never mind. That's the final pattern. So soon, still cannot figure out how to make the stars on the top left actually represent the amount of patterns remaining. Seems that that's very hard. I don't know why. Seems that he's struggling quite a bit. Quite a little bit. Nice way to corner yourself. That stupid rice bullet being right on the wrong spot. God damn it. A rice bullet was all by itself. God damn it. Oh, no way. Wait, this is the PC98. Well, that and Yukari's thing. That's mostly Yukari though. The specific patterns. This is PC98 stuff. This one reminds me more of Yukari than PC98. But we will see. No, they are not gonna bring that character back, right? No, they won't. Wait, okay, so Nina. Watari, like the Death Note guy. Okay. Interesting design. I guess. That's her. Look. That's her? Who is her? Nina from Tekken? This doesn't look like Nina from Tekken. Well, she's blonde. Just like Nina from Tekken, but... the extra boss. That's a very fucked up bait and switch though. Like having the PC98/Yukari things and show up a new character. Like this guy, I feel like he's actually doing it on purpose. He just did it on purpose. He wanted to do it. That's fucked up. Cause I was like, no way, he's gonna bring her back. No. Obviously not. We couldn't have a new Touhou game with that character. You cannot even mention her. Soon gets upset by its existence. Yeah, no Mima. I mean, Mima wouldn't be fitting at all here, but the thing is that at least another PC98 character, or someone related to Yukari. Well, maybe she is related to Yukari. How would I know? I cannot read the dialogue. I mean, maybe, for all we know, she's one of the sages of Gensoki or some shit like that, you know? I mean, Mima wouldn't fit because she wouldn't fit in general. Hey, Mima is a character that is a very simple character. Like, she wouldn't fit unless you, I don't know, try to do a game about the Hakure stuff, you know? But and even then, Mima will not really be related. Meira will be more related than Mima, if anything. I hope you get one coin clear in extra. Well, in this run, only if I get an extra life fragment, and even then I doubt it. I think that I already died one too many times. Okay, there it is. It depends on how hard the survival is. It depends purely and exclusively on that. Huh. Giving you Flandre flashbacks. Except that now she's coming at you. Wait, this is extremely fucked up. A pattern like this being a follow pattern? Are you for real? If you don't have the shot type, you lag shooting that down. Okay. What is this? Oh, from every direction. That's not good. Ooh, that's a little bit hard. Dodging from every direction like that. This is better that you go to one of the sides to try to sort out the projectiles as fast as possible. Promise that if you don't use a shot type like this, you're not gonna get damaged at all. Alright, so this is the survival. What the hell? That's supposed to be mood. Oh, and you go slower here as well. Okay, that was bullshit. That was absolute bullshit. You didn't tell me it was gonna end. That's some asshole shit right there. Hey, come on. It's interesting that you actually want to shoot in the survival because of the anomaly thing is showing up. So the idea is that... Oh, no way. This is the same error that she has with... that he has with Saki. That the boss becomes hittable if you bomb. Hey, come on, soon. Are you for real? That was like 3 games ago. Well, pretty interesting, I guess. Look, I'm more interested about unlocking the gems that I am of beating that boss, so honestly I will do that. Unlocking the gems is very important, so you gotta do that. Was that chocolate? Well, I don't know what it's supposed to be, but for what I understand, that was mud, right? Muddy chocolate? It could be that. So the idea here is, you know that normal was pretty easy, but the question is if it was easy because of the shot type. So because of that, here picking Marisa on a shot type that I think it's not good at all. I think this shot type is legitimately bad. I do remember the activation being stuff that appears behind you. So there are some patterns that will be made easier by that, but it's also a very long activation, so probably won't matter that much. Just to see if the difficulty is the way I think it is. If normal really is that far from, you know, from hard, because it seems like it is the case. You know? Really seems that it is pretty far. But I don't know what to think about that boss, honestly. The extra boss, I mean. It's like, I like the way she looks, but the song also didn't inspire anything on me. The patterns are whatever, so don't really have much to add. Have you tried Lunatic? I mean, I tried Lunatic in the demo, and then I immediately knew that I couldn't try Lunatic here. I mean, I couldn't one coin clear hard, so I don't think until I can one coin clear hard, it's not worth to worry about Lunatic. Like, Lunatic is basically something that won't happen, pretty much. It's a distant dream. Also, one thing I would like to aim for is seeing if I can do a no miss on normal. Because if normal is indeed that much easier, I think that it might be a good idea to try and do that. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I either no miss or no bomb. I don't know which one I should go for. I mean, the one that is gonna be the hardest is probably, ironically, no bomb. Usually no bomb tends to be easier, but some patterns here are very nasty, and even if they weren't, there is the problem that you don't have that many life items as you have bomb items. Go no miss. I'll try. I don't think the shot type is the right one for this though. This seems like the wrong choice. This shot type is very bad. But I'll try. The problem is that there are so many of what I would like to call like instant death patterns. Like there are so many patterns that essentially when you are not paying full attention, you're dead. Sometimes very hard not to die when you have so much of that stuff. Oh, that was close. If I want to do something like no miss, it will have to probably be with the yellow shot type. The yellow shot type most likely can do that without issues. Yeah, this one, I'm not so sure. Oof. And you can already tell that here there are enemies that were already dead with the homing shot type that are not dead here. So I don't think a no miss can happen here. I really have my doubts, but we can try. I mean, if it doesn't happen, it's whatever, you know. Not gonna lose my sleep over it. Were you surprised when Touhou appeared? Yeah. I think that Touhou appearing is the highlight of the game. I mean, unfortunately, because I cannot really say I'm interested about anything else. Like that part when you go to the moon and Touhou appears, like I'm actually curious to know why that happens. About the rest of the game though, I'm very uninterested. In terms of the story, I mean, right? I mean, I'm obviously interested on beating the game on higher difficulties. In terms of story, I cannot really care about anything aside from Touhou. Okay. See, if I need to bomb now, I don't think this no miss is gonna happen. I don't think it will. I think it will not. You know what this shot type reminds me of? It reminds me of Marisa B in UFO. That shot type is trash. Like actual useless shot type if your idea is to do survival. And this one seems to be similar though. At least that thing that erases bullets behind you can be useful, but it's very situational, that's the problem. It only happens in once in a while, and most likely not when you need it. I think that's the big problem about it. Personally. I still think this is the best song in the game. Like, I probably would have to give it more of a listen to the other ones, but I think this song is the best one in the game, which is something that I find pretty sad. Not because this is a bad song, but because the stage 3 song being the best song in the game is something that I wouldn't have expected from any Touhou game. I cannot think of a single Touhou game where the stage 3 song is even close to being the best one. Well, in Touhou 7 it's not close to being the best one, but the Doll Maker of Bucharest is a good song. Like a very good song. Well, and Touhou 6, the stage 3 theme is also fantastic as well. Well, so good that most people use that one instead of Mei Ling's theme. So there are cases where the stage 3 theme stands out, but for it to be the best one in the whole game, I mean, obviously that's subjective, but it's the first time I think that. The first time I think that in a Touhou game, the stage 3 theme, forget about the boss, no, the stage theme is the one that is the best one. Well, in general, I wouldn't consider in any Touhou game for the stage theme to be the best one. Usually there is a boss theme that I consider it to be better. But here, I don't think there is a single boss theme I can consider better than that. And that to me is pretty sad. Like, that, I don't like it. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I'm gonna read that in a second. First need to deal with this Egyptian wannabe. Honestly, the more this run goes on, the less I think that a no-miss will happen. Like, there is no way a no-miss can happen with this shot type. Like, this shot type is just way too shit. That's the issue. Okay, with another shot type, sure, but with this one... Like, this thing deals no damage. It's like I'm shooting a pea shooter. Okay. Oh, nice activation. So then, Been so long in this spell card and it's still not over. As this shot type deals negative damage. Nice death bomb. Alright. The bomb also is very shit as well. I was thinking that Master Spark had better damage than Fantasy Seal, but not really. So, basically stage 4 boss was overflowing with information inside the pyramid since the pyramid is lunar capital facility, so Toyohime teleport us to her. Basically, the pyramid was collecting data and resources from Gensokyo, making Gensokyo repeat days constantly. This is yet again a lunar capital issue. When will those fucks learn their place? They just don't learn. But I will assume that it's probably related to the final boss, that it's a way to prevent the final boss from doing something. Most likely. Maybe, I don't know. Could be. At least these enemies, I can kill them behind me, but that's not particularly a good thing if they are gonna shoot bullets like that. Okay, this activation in this particular pattern is actually useful. Probably one of the few times where you will see that activation being very good. It is still a fucked up pattern though. No matter what. Oof. Was very close. Alright, so last time I couldn't avoid dying here, but we can bomb. At least that time I actually finished the pattern, but then you get 7 seconds, dude, to deal with these patterns. That's crazy. Come on, dude. This random spawns in the middle of nowhere. Like, yes, I go up the screen precisely because I want to auto-collect. Why wouldn't I want to auto-collect after a boss? God damn it. Well, there goes the no-miss. You wanted a no-miss? Well, you won. Then again, I feel like that's punching way above my height here. Doing a no-miss, even in normal, seems crazy. Who was using that technology was Lunarians so that they can sustain themselves. That seems a little bit weird. Why would they need that? I mean, what I don't know is what the final boss has anything to do with. Like, what is the role of the final boss in all of this? So why are those bullets non-cancelable? A little bit crazy. This pattern, I don't know if it is like the arrow. The rice bullets seem a little bit hard for me to read. It's like the hard version of this pattern is easier. But simply because they are easier to read. Yeah, the rice bullets feel too little. I cannot see them very well. Hold up. Let me beat this boss and I'll... Well, that's... Oh! Damn, she shoot immediately. Well, that's what she normally does. Maybe with a shot type like this, it might be better to shoot from like from the top of the screen. I don't know. This shot type so far has been the worst one by a very long shot. Like, this shot type is so shit. It's actually mind-blowing how shit it is. Toyohime was brainwashing the stage 4 boss, kinda overflowing her, and the stage 6 boss saw this and wanted to stop her, but Toyohime proposed the protagonist to fight them. I don't think any of that makes sense, but then again, this is a Touhou story, so it makes as much sense as you would expect it to do. Also, I'm dying so much I might actually not be able to even one-coin clear this. Probably a little bit scary to think about. Like, this shot type is a disaster. I feel like that's the biggest difference here. It seems like Reimu's shot type was the biggest difference. Not really the difference between normal and hard. Seems that the biggest change in the formula is that the shot type was good. And here with this shot type, it seems that the struggle is simply back. Like, this shot type is terrible. And I don't think it's even the worst one for what I remember in the... For what I remember in the demo, the worst one was one of the green ones. Or no, it was one of the yellow ones. Just that there was one yellow shot type that was super good. And I think one yellow shot type that was super shit. I think that's how it was. And the one that was super shit was, well, indeed super shit. That's what I remember, at least. At the very least, by doing this, I can essentially unlock everything, whether it's good or not. I think this one is definitely not worth unlocking. I don't know how it will be in Reimu's side, but in Marisa's side, this is absolutely terrible. Like the focus shot, the spread shot, the hyper. I don't even know what the passive is. Unless by passive it means shooting backwards, which is not really that useful. It will be useful if the enemies that go behind you didn't shoot bullets when they are killed, but they do. It's kind of a waste of time to be using this shot type, because even unlocking it is gonna be bad. The thing stopped right as I got hit. Stage 4 boss is the ability to feed snake and reincarnate them. And her shop was feed snakes the impurity that overflows the pyramids. Well, that certainly makes as much sense as I was expecting it to. I definitely. The average Touhou story. Now the problem is that, as I say before, I might not be able to one coin clear at this rate. That's crazy. Also, this sounds like a remix of another song, but I can't figure out which one. I mean, it's most likely not a remix of anything, but just sounds very similar to another song. I'm not sure which one. It's her theme from Silent Sinner in Blue. Oh, from the music CD. I don't think I remember listening to it. But that makes sense, because I remember hearing this before. Interesting. It's a new song mixed with the remix. I did not remember the songs from that manga. It's an interesting throwback for the people that do. I mean, I do remember about her, but I read the manga without listening to the music, you know? So, I think that the conclusion that I can have with this shot type is that maybe there isn't that big of a difference between normal and hard. The difference is between good shot types and shit shot types. So Reimu's Blue 1 shot type was good. Marisa's Blue 2 shot type is garbage. So the difference is obviously that, well, with the garbage one you're not gonna survive much. And with the good one you will. Kinda the idea. This does seem like a complete waste of time, because why would you even bother using this trash, you know? I will have to see what Reimu has with this shot type, but I cannot imagine it being better than the auto-aim one. I simply cannot. Yeah, I should have gone for the green ones. Because the yellow one, the only good thing it has is as a main stone. and you don't need to unlock anything to do that. You don't even see the bullets at some point. They overlap a little bit too much. The worst part is that this shot type, when it shoots backwards, the damage is also shit. Like, there aren't that many cases where shooting backwards will be useful. But the few times that it is, you might as well not do it, because what's the point? You know? Might as well just try to shoot forwards. Yeah, I guess in a situation like that it was useful, but there aren't that many spell cards like that. And then with better dodging I wouldn't have needed to do that. That's what I get for trying to dodge this. It's actually crazy that I might not be able to one coin clear at this rate. I mean, considering that there is not much of the game remaining, I wanna assume I will, but keep in mind that it's only 2 bombs per life. And there are still quite some patterns remaining. This one I remember dying on, so I'm bombing it as well. Yeah, this shot type is some very, very bad shit. Huh. Then this activation completely nullifies these bullets, huh? That's pretty funny. Pretty funny. I could have done it a lot better than that though. Kinda. Wow, I didn't even see it. I didn't see it because of that stupid recolor that happens when you graze a bullet. It's something that's been there since 15 and it feels like it never went away. That's so messed up. Yeah, at this rate I'm not one coin clearing. To be safe, I will need a life fragment. If I can get a life fragment, I will be safe. But without a life fragment, this can go anywhere. Okay, that's the life fragment. But in that case, we should be able to get it. Well, interesting that a spell card like this with this activation gets completely nullified. Alright. And then here... Okay, well, even without the life fragment, I probably would have been able to get it. It's better to have the guarantee. Obviously, there were a lot of times where I died for being distracted or not bombing, so this resource amount is not really representative of the shot type in itself. This shot type sucks. Like, this shot type is just bad. Like, it's simply bad. Nothing more, nothing less. Just a very bad shot type. It is what it is. What can you do about it? You're not gonna... They don't have a bomb shield, but they don't take that much damage on that final spell. Alright, so stage 6 apparently had another bigger reason for waiting. Hold up, let me remove the feed. Wanting the protagonist to defeat her other than just because she hated Lunarians. Hold up, wanted to see the ending, but apparently this ending doesn't have a returning character like the other one. Well, who cares? Okay. You wanted to save stage 4 boss from brainwashing. Apparently Toyohime was actually counting on Reimu Marisa to come and resolve the situation, so she wasn't blindsided by stage 6 boss summoning them. Nina is a Mirage clan, the same type of yokai that once fooled Reimu with a tower Mirage. That's why she's on a clan. The story is about AI and technology. I think the story is about what happens after you smoke a blunt. And I mean, there is a reason why the game is about stones. I think it's pretty fitting. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, very cool how garbage some shots are. I agree. Yeah, like that shot type, as I said, was pure trash. Like pure unadulterated trash. So I wanna try. Which one was this one, right? Was this one with the cancel thingy? Or right, yeah, it was this one, wasn't it? Because I wanna see how close I might be. It was okay. What I remember about the shot type is that the additional shot was trash. Like basically the little helps are not that much of a help at all. Smoking a blunt and drinking a Soon-sized beer, yeah. Pretty much. Honestly, I could already start combining shots instead of doing it like this. Especially if my idea is getting a no miss. Because this shot type outside of the activation is also trash. So I think the best thing I could do is switch the shot type. Probably. The activation, for what I remember, always blocks bullets. Yeah, I'm live again. Not for long though, but I am. I'm doing well. Yeah, I know about combining the shots, but just I didn't want to do it this early, but I guess I will have to. Because this shot type is clearly not good outside of the hyper, so I think I will start combining most likely. Just I want to see how it is. I think the best way to get familiarized with what each thing can do is by using it. It's just that I don't see this thing being useful at all. You don't have to do it early. Yeah, I know, but just that if what I want to do is getting a no miss right now, it's probably the best bet I have, but yeah, I don't know. I think that I probably should forget about the no miss altogether. But there's also the fact that this shot type is not that good anyways. When there are not that many bullets on the screen, so this probably will be extremely useful in Lunatic and company, but in normal with fewer bullets it probably won't be that useful. That's the thing. But we will see. I still wanna use it. Just wanna see what happens. And besides, unlocking this for the extra will be good. The issue is how much this wants to spread. Because you know what's insanely good is having I think it was one of the red stones, having the shot type completely cover you, and with that you could essentially block every single bullet. But because these are so spread out, that's not really something you can do, you know? You can block some of them, but certainly not all of them. But we will see how it goes. And the issue is that it basically is impossible to aim where you want. I thought there was gonna be a way to manipulate where they are pointing, but I don't think there is. Like whether you are focusing or non-focusing, they just move wherever they feel like moving. You know? They just move because they feel like it. I think that outside of having it as the main stone to cancel bullets and well, to also turn them all into projectiles when the duration is over, this shot type doesn't have any other value. It's a very important value, don't get me wrong, but it's the only thing it's useful for. The shots are very bad. I mean, it's not like they are even highly damaging either, you know? They are not particularly high damaging. The Lunarians fucked up again. It seems that the Lunarians, as I was saying earlier, need to be taught a lesson. But it doesn't happen because everyone in the Touhou universe is apparently a cheater. With the exception of Hecate, apparently, but she doesn't seem pretty interested in doing anything. So, yeah. Seems like it's whatever. Yeah, this shot type is not gonna go very far at all. I mean, yeah, I'm most likely gonna get the one going clear. If I was able to get the one going clear with the previous shot type that was absolute trash, I should be able to get it with one that is at least relatively useful. But yeah, the Lunarians have done nothing right. Yeah, they are like the ultimate enemy, but they never get their lesson taught. It's what I was saying earlier, that the Watatsuki sisters were not likable. Because outside of their visual design and the powers they have always been irredeemable assholes. Well, you can say that about the majority of Touhou characters, but some of them at least learn their lesson, you know? But yeah, not them. I gotta remember that I can block bullets when that thing activates. I just wish there was a greater indicator, because sometimes it's hard to tell that that is there. Not that easy at all. It seems like there are a lot of patterns that are gonna go to a timeout without allowed. There are a lot of patterns that I won't be able to do much about. All of that and... Wait, what even killed me? What? Did you see the bullet? Guess I didn't see it. What the hell killed me? The Lunarian Hate Club? I think everyone hates them, you know? That everyone hates them in one way or another. I mean, except themselves. No, I'm pretty sure they even hate themselves. In some sort of way. I really would like to see what hit me there, because I didn't see anything. It was most likely a yellow bullet, and I confuse it with my own shot since it's also yellow. I don't know. The rice bullet in front of you? There was a yellow rice bullet that... So basically it was a yellow bullet that got in front of my yellow bullets. Very nice visibility. Honestly, Touhou games here having bad visibility has been a thing for a while now. Damn, that's crazy. we are just getting old. I don't think that's the case. I mean, well, we are, but the Touhou's visibility has been a problem in many games, you know? Just that in a lot of games, I think that you can mostly shrug it off because you have enough things to simply survive. Not really in this game, you know? Nina is those person of conspiracies and she only receive wrong or wasted information from the pyramid. Interesting. No, but you're right, I mean, we are getting older. That's true. That's something that, I mean, anyone that's been around Touhou for a while is gonna feel. Touhou is a very long-running series, so yeah. Inevitably we're getting older. Just the way it is. Cannot stop the passing of time. The visibility is a problem in many games, many Touhou games. Like, at least you have to be glad that it will never be as bad as Battle Garega. Like, I know that that's not a high bar to go from, like, to go above, but you can rest assured that no Touhou game will ever be as shit to visualize as Battle Garega. So yeah, or as shit as Battle Garega in general, you know. Like, the worst Touhou game is better than Battle Garega, that's for sure. A lot of shoot 'em up purists don't like that. Like, a lot of purists defend Garega to their death. But to me, Garega is such a fucking shit game. In so many ways. To the fact that it surprises me that there are people that defend that game. There are so many nice shoot 'em ups you can defend that have their flaws, so you can defend them from people criticizing. But Battle Garega, that game, I have, like, at some point I gotta assume that it's ironic, you know? Like, people are pretending that the game is not shit just for fun, you know? They are just pretending that it's a good game, so I guess it's funny. Otherwise, I cannot believe it. This is why we need the Horai Elixir. Will be pretty nice to have it, yeah. Though, it depends. I don't know if I will want to live forever. I think ideally you will want to be young forever, but then you reach the year 100 and you immediately die. Like, no suffering, no nothing, you just cease to live, you know, immediately. But up until there, you are young, and you don't have any issues. I think that will be ideal. You do wanna live forever? Yeah, I cannot say the same thing. I think that everything has a beginning and an end, and I am no exception to that. I think that it's fine if it ends. I don't mind. It's okay. Life fragment. Now, I feel like the biggest issue, I was thinking of doing no bomb, since so far this is a no bomb. I don't think it's gonna end up happening, but part of the reason why I don't think it will end up happening is because of Touhou. Touhou is gonna be a disaster without bombs. I will try to not bomb her at least at the beginning, but I will quickly realize that it's not gonna be doable. We will see though. The final boss also has some fucked up shit, but I think the one that will mostly be a problem is Touhou. We will see. An attempt will be made. Okay, this spellcar is not ending. This spellcar is refusing to end. There you go. You say Garega sucks because you suck? I mean, that's true that I suck at Garega, but I think that sucking at a shitty game is a compliment. Because if you don't suck at a shitty game, it means that you played it for more than it's worth to. Until 40? I don't know about that. Is she stronger in hard? What, Touhou? I mean, yeah, but like that applies to everything, you know? It would be weird if it wasn't. Yeah, Touhou is stronger. It's just that in normal she's still a pain in the ass, so even though she's stronger in hard, you will still feel the pain in normal. Like the pain won't magically go away just because it's normal. Nice. There's a lot of these bullets spawn well after the enemy's dead. There's nothing I could have done there. I mean, aside from this guy spawning and making all of the bullets go away, which it almost happened in time, but you came a little bit too late, dude. Give me that shit. Honestly, normal no bomb, or no bomb in general, using a shot type like this is a little bit of a big asterisk. Because you know that this hyper that this thing has is pretty much a bomb. I mean, it's a bomb in terms of behavior. I didn't notice the stage 5 has those lol K moon fairies. I don't know. I do know that it has the spirits that appear at the end of that game in stage 6. You know, before you face Shunko, you have some spirits. Right. So we gotta take these non-spells very, very slowly. Because the moment we try to rush them is the moment we die. Problem is that you cannot really do that much in the first place. Because if you try to move fast to avoid bullets, these things are gonna spawn where you are anyways. That's the issue. Now, the casual bullet clearance that this thing has as a passive, that is not guaranteed, but it's possible when it's not active. It is guaranteed when it is active, but when it's not active, it's only a chance. But that seems to be very useful as well. Like, that actually seems to be very, very useful. Yeah, these non-spells fucking suck, dude. These non-spells are absolute shit. And the fact that she throws pitches at the same time makes it even more fucked up. The idea of these non-spells is very similar to the idea of Shunko survival. And Shunko survival is not an insane problem. Could be a lot worse, but it also is not simple whatsoever. She still has more, you know? At least she's not shooting pitches now. Hey man, that bullet cancel didn't even do that much. These non-spells are trash. There is no other word I can use to describe them. And at this point, if I don't start bombing, I'm not gonna be able to do anything. Like, I'm not gonna be able to one-coin clear at this rate. It's a shame, but these non-spells really ruin everything. What a piece of shit. They really do ruin everything. That was close. I ended up bombing. Out of reflex. Simply out of reflex. Well, there goes the no bomb, though I don't think it would have gotten much further anyways. Because with only 2 lives remaining, only getting hit twice during the final stage is not gonna happen. Well, and now only once. I thought that I had the activation there, didn't I? Guess I didn't, whatever. Fuck this shit. Yeah, on Lunatic, I don't know how that shit's gonna be. I mean, I don't know how any of this is gonna be on Lunatic. Probably gonna be a disaster. But we will see. Okay, we're gonna start bombing now. Because another thing you have to take into account is that every 1-coin clear is an unlocking extra. You know? So obviously you can credit Fit to unlock the the stone for regular play, but you won't be able to use it in extra. And it has to be for each character as well, so that's very messed up, all things considered. Whatever. This game, as I say before, this is gonna filter so many people. The fact that this is normal difficulty is crazy to me. The fact that this... And another problem is that most people probably won't realize that the only way to play this game properly is by combining stones. If you try to play with single stone like this is trash, because most of them are trash. There are only some exceptions where you could say that, you know, using the stone for everything is actually good. In the majority of cases it isn't. Whatever. The problem is that I was only able to unlock 5 stones. Well, I mean, counting this one. Couldn't even get the seeds that I wanted. I mean, I wanted to get them all, but that's not possible if every run is at least half an hour. But so if I hadn't done this stream on the afternoon, the stream at night would have been, well, this. Like basically going nowhere except for, well, normal 1 coin clearing, which is not really an achievement. But then it's pretty crazy that to me, the achievement here is gonna be doing a hard 1 coin clear. Like that's what I'm actually, you know, looking forward to do. I'm not even counting Lunatic, because I simply know that it will be on a completely different level. That's crazy. Wow, nice bounce. Whatever, get bombed. In fact, might as well bomb everything that comes here, right? Just in case. So, to me the most disappointing thing is the final boss theme being so underwhelming. Like, this is not good. Of course music is subjective and all that, but this theme is not good. This sounds like an ending theme. The kind of thing that you hear when the credits are rolling, not when you're fighting the final boss. You know that, for example, Touhou 18 is a game that I dislike most of the music, but the final boss theme, I think that it's the best one in the game, yes, but it's one that I feel like it's as memorable as some of the classic ones, like Chimata's theme. But this one, I feel like the only way to remember it is to listen it like 30 times. Like I wouldn't be able to remember the melody. Like it's so insipid. Such an insipid theme. Do you stream on Twitch? No. No, I no longer stream on Twitch. I basically figured out that there was no reason to stream on Twitch, so... you know. I didn't see any reason to continue doing it. I permanently switched to YouTube. Well, unless YouTube does something dumb, and considering that age restriction bullshit that they are trying to put, I wouldn't be surprised if I might need an alternative soon. I don't think I will, because regardless of that, YouTube is still very good for video preservation. But I can guarantee you that I'm not coming back to Twitch. It will have to be a catastrophical event, like the YouTube servers permanently shut down or something like that, something cataclysmic to go back to Twitch. Or something that is not that cataclysmic, but that is that Restream.io gets decent South American servers. If they can do that, maybe. Because I wouldn't mind using Restream.io, but the problem is that their servers in South America are trash. Or rather, maybe they are not trash, but it's a single server for the entirety of the continent. And it's in Brazil, which is the most populated South American country in the world. I like the boss themes in 18. I mean, I like, for example, Megumu's theme. And that's it. Now that I think about it, yeah, that's it. Like, Megumu and Chimata's theme are okay, the rest I couldn't care less. But yeah. I do really like Chimata's theme though. I feel like Chimata's theme is... I will even go as far as to say that it's in the same level as the ones in like the very classic, like Sid 7 and 8. I feel like the whole game outside of that is extremely mediocre in terms of music, but I really like that theme. What I don't like is the fact that I'm most likely gonna lose this one here. No, I won't. Okay. Yeah, YouTube end of service is another thing. Like, if I get banned from YouTube for whatever reason, yeah, obviously Twitch will have to be the alternative. I don't see why I will get banned though. But it could happen, yeah. Interesting character that appears here. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm Argentinian. That's South America, so basically Restream works like shit. But yeah, at least YouTube doesn't. Yeah, Twitch will probably die before YouTube, most likely. Extra stage, out of Touhou 18. I don't particularly like it, personally. But yeah, look. I gotta stop for now, but I'll come back tonight in 3 hours to, well, I don't know to do what, honestly. I want to at least one coin clear on hard, but it's looking precisely like it is very hard. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll keep trying things and see if they work out. If they don't, that's a shame, but at least I already unlocked 5 stones for the main game, so that's good enough, I guess. Yeah, hard more like Lunatic. Yeah, it is. It is like if it was Lunatic. So, thanks everyone a lot for watching. I'll see you in 3 hours with more of this, and hopefully, well, hopefully I get to advance more, I guess. But yeah, have a good one and take care.